Ladies and gentlemen, success is never an accident. It is the result of a mind set so focused, so disciplined, and so relentless that nothing, not setbacks, not criticism, not even failure, can break it. The biggest key to success is not found in luck or talent alone, but in the daily choices we make, the sacrifices we're willing to endure, and the vision we refuse to let go of. It's waking up earlier than most, working harder than expected, and pushing further than you thought possible. It's about mastering yourself before mastering your craft. Today, I'm going to share the principles that separate the dreamers from the achievers, principles that, when applied with unwavering commitment, will transform ambition into achievement and potential into reality. Unwavering discipline is the invisible bridge between your goals and your achievements. It is the quiet force that works when motivation takes a day off. While motivation is like a spark that ignites your journey, discipline is the engine that keeps you moving forward through rain, storm, or exhaustion. Every successful person, regardless of their field, understands this truth. If you wait to feel ready or inspired, you will lose more time than you can afford. Discipline is showing up when you'd rather rest, keeping promises you made to yourself, and doing the right thing even when no one is watching. It is not glamorous, and it is often uncomfortable, but it is the single most reliable tool you have to build lasting success. The beauty of discipline is that it does not rely on natural talent or extraordinary circumstances. It's about creating habits that make progress inevitable, waking up early to practice your craft, sticking to your training routine even after a tough day, choosing the healthy meal instead of the easy one, saying no to distractions when everyone else says yes. These small, consistent decisions stack over time until they build something remarkable. Think of discipline as a bank account where every action is a deposit. The more you invest daily, the more you will be able to withdraw when opportunities come knocking. Those who lack discipline may rely on bursts of effort, but their results will always be inconsistent, while disciplined individuals keep rising, no matter the circumstances. Discipline also acts as a shield against the noise of doubt and negativity. There will always be people who underestimate you, criticize your efforts, or tell you that you're wasting your time. Without discipline, such voices can knock you off your path. With discipline, they become background noise. You learn to focus on your own lane, trusting the process and not getting distracted by temporary setbacks or outside opinions. The disciplined mind is not swayed by every emotional wave. It's anchored in purpose. This mental stability allows you to push forward even on days when progress feels invisible. The truth is, discipline is often built in private but revealed in public. People see the success, the victory, the recognition, the peak performance, but they don't see the countless hours of preparation that made it possible. Behind every achievement is a long trail of disciplined choices, the extra repetitions at practice, the commitment to reviewing and refining, the refusal to give up when things felt too hard. These are the unseen victories that set the stage for the visible ones. However, discipline does not mean you must live without joy or freedom. In fact, true discipline creates more freedom than it takes away. When you are disciplined, you gain control over your time, your habits, and your future. You no longer waste hours recovering from bad decisions or chasing quick fixes. Instead, you move through life with clarity, knowing that your consistent actions are steering you exactly where you want to go. This sense of control builds confidence, and confidence fuels even greater action, a cycle that keeps you growing. If you want to unlock the biggest key to success, you must fall in love with the process of discipline. That means understanding that it won't always be exciting, that progress will sometimes feel slow, and that the rewards might not appear right away. But if you stay consistent, if you keep showing up, you will find that discipline turns ordinary effort into extraordinary results. Remember, it's not about doing everything perfectly. It's about doing the right things regularly, long enough for the results to show. In the end, discipline is not just a habit. It is the foundation on which your success will stand. And once you master it, there will be very little in this world that can stop you from achieving the future you desire. Relentless work ethic is the fuel that turns vision into reality. It is the willingness to put in the hours, to go the extra mile, and to keep going long after others have stopped. Where discipline sets the foundation, work ethic builds the structure on top of it. Success is rarely about doing one thing well. It's about doing the right things over and over again, with an intensity and commitment that separates you from the crowd. Those who succeed at the highest levels don't just work harder when they feel like it. They make working hard a lifestyle. Every day becomes an opportunity to improve, and every challenge becomes a test they are eager to pass. A relentless work ethic means you no longer compare yourself to others. Instead, you compete against your own best version from yesterday. You look at your achievements not as an excuse to rest, but as a reminder that there is always more to learn, more to refine, and more to accomplish. This mindset transforms ordinary practice into purposeful growth. It's about squeezing value from every hour, treating every repetition, every meeting, every opportunity as a stepping stone toward your ultimate goal. The truth is, when you develop a work ethic that's stronger than your excuses, progress becomes inevitable. This kind of dedication often requires sacrifices. You may give up leisure time, late nights out, or temporary pleasures to stay on course. While others are sleeping, you may be working. While others are distracted, you may be sharpening your skills. It's not that you're avoiding fun or relaxation. It's that you understand success demands a price, and you're willing to pay it now so you can enjoy the rewards later. People with a relentless work ethic don't wait for the perfect time to work. They create progress with the time they have. Even when tired, they find a way to push through because they understand that consistency beats bursts of effort every time. A strong work ethic is not about rushing or burning out. It's about sustaining high-quality effort over the long run. This means working smart as well as hard. It means studying your craft, seeking guidance, and using every failure as a lesson. People with relentless work ethic don't simply clock in hours for the sake of it. They focus those hours on meaningful improvement. They constantly ask themselves, how can I be better today than I was yesterday? That question fuels their actions, and over time, the results become undeniable. Another powerful effect of a relentless work ethic is the respect it earns. People notice commitment. They may not see every hour you invest, but they will see the level of mastery you achieve because of it. This reputation opens doors and attracts opportunities. When others realize you are dependable, driven, and consistently delivering at a high level, they want to work with you, trust you, and invest in you. In a world where many give up when things get hard, a strong work ethic makes you stand out instantly. Work ethic also builds resilience. The more you push yourself, the more capable you become of handling pressure, long hours, and unexpected challenges. You start to develop mental stamina, the kind that keeps you calm in chaos and determined in difficulty. This is why some people seem lucky in their success. In reality, they have prepared so thoroughly that they can handle opportunities others would be overwhelmed by. The harder you work, the more ready you are when life presents a chance to advance. In the end, relentless work ethic is a choice you make every single day. It's not about being naturally gifted or having the best resources. It's about making the decision to give your best effort, no matter the circumstances. It's about refusing to coast when you can climb higher. If discipline is the foundation, then work ethic is the engine that drives you forward, mile after mile, until you reach your destination. And when that day comes, you'll know that you didn't just arrive by chance. You earned it step by step through the unstoppable force of your own effort, adaptability, and learning in a world that changes faster than ever. Adaptability is not just a helpful skill, it is a survival tool for success. No matter how talented, hardworking, or disciplined you are, if you cannot adjust to new circumstances, you risk falling behind. The path to your goal will never be a straight line. There will be sudden turns, unexpected obstacles, and even complete changes in direction. Adaptability is the ability to bend without breaking, to adjust your approach while still keeping your eyes fixed on your ultimate vision. It means accepting that change is not a threat, it's an opportunity for growth. Adaptable individuals are lifelong learners. They understand that the skills and knowledge that brought them success yesterday may not be enough to keep them there tomorrow. This mindset keeps them curious, humble, and open to new ideas. They read, they observe, they ask questions, and, most importantly, they listen. When faced with a new challenge, they don't panic or resist. Instead, they see it as a puzzle to solve. Every problem becomes a lesson, and every lesson adds a new tool to their arsenal. In this way, adaptability turns setbacks into stepping stones, and failures into the raw material for future success. Learning plays a central role in adaptability because it equips you to face the unknown with confidence. When you embrace continuous learning, you no longer fear change. You prepare for it. You might not know exactly what's coming, but you trust that you can acquire the skills and knowledge needed to handle it. This trust in your ability to grow is powerful. It keeps you from freezing in the face of uncertainty and instead pushes you to take bold, calculated steps forward. The key to mastering adaptability is flexibility in strategy, but firmness in purpose. Your ultimate goal may stay the same, but the route you take can evolve many times along the way. For example, if one method fails, the adaptable person doesn't give up. They try a new approach. If a plan falls apart, they don't cling to it out of pride. They design a better one. They understand that stubbornly sticking to what's not working is not persistence. It's wasted effort. True persistence is the willingness to keep moving forward, even if that means changing the way you move. Adaptability also means embracing technology, new methods, and changing environments rather than resisting them. History is full of examples of individuals and companies who failed because they refused to adapt to new realities. On the other hand, those who stay open-minded and ready to evolve often rise to the top, because they can thrive in situations that overwhelm others. They know that progress often comes disguised as disruption, and they are ready to take advantage of it. One of the most important traits of adaptable people is their emotional flexibility. They don't let pride, ego, or fear of being wrong hold them back from learning something new. They are comfortable saying, "I don't know yet, but I will find out." They don't see this as weakness, they see it as the first step toward improvement. This humility allows them to receive feedback without defensiveness and to use criticism as fuel for growth rather than a reason to quit. Ultimately, adaptability and learning work hand in hand to future. Proof your success. When you adapt, you stay relevant. When you learn, you stay ahead. The combination allows you to move through challenges with grace and seize opportunities others may not even notice. Success is rarely about never failing. It's about responding to failure in a way that moves you forward. If discipline builds your foundation and work ethic drives your journey, adaptability is the steering wheel that ensures you can navigate any road, no matter how unpredictable. Mental resilience is the armor that protects your dreams from the storms of life. No matter how disciplined, hardworking, or adaptable you are, there will be moments when the weight of challenges feels overwhelming. You will face criticism, disappointment, rejection, and setbacks that can shake your confidence. Mental resilience is the ability to stand firm during these moments, to absorb the hits, recover quickly, and keep moving forward. It's not about never feeling pressure or pain. It's about refusing to let them define your journey. Resilient people understand that tough times are not roadblocks. They are training grounds for greater strength. One of the most powerful aspects of mental resilience is perspective. Challenges can either break you or build you, and the deciding factor is how you choose to see them. Those who are mentally strong don't see failure as the end. They see it as feedback. They don't interpret criticism as a personal attack. They treat it as a possible source of improvement. By reframing struggles as opportunities to grow, they strip them of their power to paralyze. This shift in perspective turns adversity from an enemy into a teacher, and each lesson learned adds to their inner strength. Resilience also requires emotional control. In the heat of difficulty, it's easy to let frustration, anger, or self-doubt take over. But emotions, if not managed, can cloud judgment and lead to poor decisions. Mentally resilient individuals don't deny their emotions. They acknowledge them, process them, and then choose their response with clarity. They know that their mindset in the face of difficulty determines whether they spiral downward or climb higher. This emotional discipline doesn't happen overnight. It's built through consistent practice, just like a muscle. Another key element of resilience is persistence. The most successful people in history were not the ones who avoided failure. They were the ones who refused to quit after it. Resilience is waking up the day after a setback and trying again, even if the odds still seem stacked against you. It's staying committed to your vision despite repeated disappointments. This persistence is not blind stubbornness. It's rooted in the belief that progress is still possible and that effort will eventually pay off. Building mental resilience also involves surrounding yourself with the right influences. No one is immune to doubt or fatigue, which is why the people you keep close matter. Resilient individuals choose to spend time with those who encourage them, challenge them, and believe in their potential. They avoid environments filled with constant negativity because they understand that resilience is easier to maintain when supported by a healthy, empowering atmosphere. Importantly, resilience thrives when paired with self-care. Many make the mistake of thinking that mental toughness means ignoring rest, but in reality, it means protecting your ability to fight long-term battles. Resilient people know when to pause, recharge, and rebuild their strength. They see rest not as weakness, but as preparation for the next push forward. By maintaining their physical and emotional well-being, they ensure they can meet challenges with full energy and focus. In the end, mental resilience is about staying unshakable in pursuit of your goal. It doesn't mean life will be easy. It means you will remain standing no matter how hard it gets. It's the quiet confidence that says, "This will not break me," even when circumstances try to. When discipline lays the groundwork, work ethic builds momentum, and adaptability guides your path, resilience is the inner shield that ensures you can survive and thrive through every storm. And once you master it, you'll find that no setback is permanent and no obstacle is too great to overcome. Clear vision and dedication. A clear vision is the compass that directs every step you take towards success. Without it, even the most disciplined, hardworking, adaptable, and resilient individual can find themselves wandering aimlessly. Vision is not just about setting a vague goal. It's about having a vivid, detailed picture of where you want to go and why you want to get there. It's waking up every morning with a purpose so strong that it fuels your actions, guides your decisions, and keeps you moving forward even when the journey becomes difficult. A clear vision allows you to measure your progress, focus your energy, and avoid distractions that don't align with your ultimate destination. Dedication is the force that keeps that vision alive. It's the daily choice to work toward your goal, regardless of how you feel in the moment. Dedication means you're not just interested in success, you're committed to it. Interest fades when things get tough. Commitment digs in and pushes through. This is why so many people start with big dreams but never see them through. They lack the unshakable dedication needed to keep going when the excitement wears off. Dedication is built on consistency, sacrifice, and the belief that the reward is worth the effort, even when the reward is still far from sight. When vision and dedication work together, they create an unstoppable force. Vision gives you direction. Dedication ensures you stay the course. Without vision, you risk putting energy into the wrong things. Without dedication, your vision remains only a dream. But when the two are combined, every decision, every action, and every sacrifice becomes part of a larger purpose. You begin to see challenges not as reasons to stop, but as part of the path toward achieving something meaningful. A clear vision also provides clarity in decision making. Life will present you with countless opportunities, but not all of them will serve your goals. With a defined vision, you can easily filter out distractions and focus only on the paths that move you closer to your purpose. This level of focus is rare in a world full of noise and constant temptation, but it's exactly what separates the achievers from the dreamers. When you know where you're going, it's much harder for circumstances or people to lead you astray. Dedication, on the other hand, demands perseverance through the less glamorous parts of the journey. There will be days when you feel uninspired, when progress seems invisible, and when quitting appears easier than continuing. These are the moments that test your true level of commitment. The dedicated person works through them, understanding that success is not always about dramatic leaps forward. It's often about small, consistent steps taken every single day. The beauty of dedication is that it compounds over time. What seems insignificant today becomes monumental when added up over months and years. Vision and dedication also inspire others. When people see that you not only have a clear goal, but also the relentless commitment to pursue it, they begin to believe in your mission. This can attract opportunities, partnerships, and resources that accelerate your progress. Your determination becomes a magnet for support because people respect those who are willing to work tirelessly for something they truly believe in. Ultimately, clear vision and dedication are the final keys that hold all the other principles together. Discipline ensures you stay on track. Work ethic drives your progress. Adaptability helps you adjust along the way. Resilience keeps you steady during storms, but it's vision that tells you where you're going and dedication that makes sure you arrive. Together, they turn your dreams into a concrete reality and transform your potential into lasting success. When you have both, you don't just hope for success. You create it step by step with unshakable purpose and unwavering commitment.